Hey, everybody, it's Monday, your Monday's mindset today, and I'm here to have a little chat with you about that thing. When someone said to you, what is that thing you're doing? What is that thing you're doing? How do you answer? What is that thing you're doing? What's that thing you're working on? How do you answer to that? Right? Because you know you're working on your business, right? And somebody said, what is that thing? Hmm? All right, we're gonna have a little conversation around that thing. We're gonna clear up some points here about that thing that a lot of people are not catching on to. And so we want to we're going to talk about that a little bit, and then I'm going to get out of your way. So if you're going to be watching the live, let me know where you're watching from. And if you're going to be watching the replay, also let me know where you're watching from, because we want to address that thing. Too often people be oops, what's wrong with my glasses today? People are talking about, hey, what's that thing you're doing? What's that thing you're doing? When we know we're not just doing that thing, right? Yeah. So we're going to chat a little bit about. So, for those of you who haven't met me before, my name is Yvette Garel, and I come to you live in this community Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, we do our little mindset thing. We set the stage. We talk about stuff concerning stuff that affects us, stuff where we can grow and learn and, do better for us. So, today, I want to address that thing. And so put you in a posture. We all want to be in a posture how we can actually answer folks when they talk about what's is that thing you're working in, or that thing you're working on, or what is that thing? Right? So let me just give you my few little thoughts around that thing, and you can frame it how you want to frame it, because everybody has your own frame of reference, right? And then run away with, if you get pointers here that you might be able to use, that's fine, but let's take care of that statement. We want to see, the mind is so powerful, in either a good way or a bad way. It is a powerful muscle that we have up here, and how we build it, how we strengthen it, how we maintain it. Yeah, we work on it. The mind, yeah, our brain. It's a piece of muscle up there that consistently requires work. So I'll talk about that thing today. But first of all, how you doing? How was Easter? Easter for everybody, for those of you who celebrate the resurrection of the Christ. How was that for you? And for those of who went to party and do whatever you want to do, it doesn't matter how you spend your time. It's your time that you have been graciously endowed with. So your choice. All right. So let's talk about that thing. All right. So, what is that thing? When folks ask you about what is that thing you're working on, what do you say? I'm just curious. I want you to respond to me by, you can throw stuff in the chat if you're on live, or after the video's ended, you can go and make your comments. But I'm gonna share with you my thoughts are on that thing, because I have been approached many times. What is that thing you're working on, Yvette? What's going on with that thing you're doing? You know, that thing, and it's annoying, and it's not only annoying, it's degrading, because this thing that I am working on is work. This thing that I'm working with or in requires work, and it doesn't only require me to just be like point my fingers or be like roll over and just brush. It requires mental, lots of that work, even sometimes physical, and in most some cases emotional. It requires all of me. I gotta focus, I gotta be consistent, I gotta concentrate. That's work. You just can't just wave a magic wand and it's gonna take care of itself. So that thing that people consistently or constantly ask me about, and sometimes I just be like, "Oh, what am I gonna say to this person now?" Because it takes time to actually um, explain to somebody what is this thing. Because number one, where are they at? Their level. Can they actually understand what you're getting ready to say to them? So you got to think about how you're going to break this thing down so that people can understand about that thing, this thing we call business online, or marketing our business online, or network marketing, or MLM, direct sales, marketing, and all of the above, home based, being a home based business owner, being a direct, seller, for some goods and services, all of the above. And people call people, when a lot of folks, and I'm sure that you, have that experience as well. You're doing your business, you're on the internet, maybe sitting on the side of the beach, or in the mall, at the coffee shop, and you just, focus, and whatever your data is, or your whatever you're doing online, maybe on your phone, and folks don't understand. Yet when they see me, like, what's that thing I saw you on? What is that thing? Now we need to posture up, all of us, right? Need to posture up and change that misconception. It's not a that thing. It is business. It is work, right? We need to change some minds. Can't just blow it, keep pushing it underneath the rug, right? We need to explain to people it's not just a that thing. This is real business. So if you're a network marketer, direct seller, salesperson, or a home-based business owner, or a multi-level market, whatever this is important, because a lot of us are getting into what we call our side hustler, or plan B, or something to supplement our income, or additional income, maybe pay off bills and all that good stuff, and we know the reasons. So we need to be really, honest about what we're doing, and be more mindful that it's just not a thing. This requires your ability to do the work, to be rewarded for the work that you've been doing, or the work that you have done. So all of us in this industry, we need to speak to that, because I've heard it too many times. I mean, from I entered into this, online arena, folks don't understand what I do unless they don't ask, of course. They just want to know, what is that thing you're doing? And so I have to pull them back and break it down. I'm like, this is not a thing. This is what this is business. This is work. This is something that I have to focus on. This is so I have to do research on. This is something that requires skills. This is not just a thing. So, my friends, if you're listening to me, when you get approached by, you're doing your business online, or via social media, or anywhere on the internet, people approach you, you gotta be able to change some minds. It's important, because unless we do that, there's so many misconceptions about, network marketing and MLM marketing. And of course is that thing, is that pyramid thing. It's that pyramid thing. So we've got to be educated. Yeah, we're excited, we're in business, but we've got to be educated so we can educate those folks who are not actually understanding, or who don't know. First of all, they don't know. What are we going to understand? You've got to educate them. That's important. So we talk about that thing for ourselves. And even some of us in business, we treat it like a little hobby, like it's that little thing around the corner. No, it's real business. Number one, you made an investment, right? Whether large or small, you made an investment because of some reasons, because of some desires you have, because of the benefits that are associated with whatever program you have been introduced to, because of the flexibility, because of the additional income, because now you want to do get extra money to pay off some debt, multiple bills, multiple streams of income. We want to establish ourselves. We want to not have to be in debt. We want to pay, break this generational curse and all of that. So how can you stand by and allow people, folks, to talk about that thing? No, we've got to speak to that. So important, because unless we do that, then your profession, because the network marketing is pretty much a business, right? Yeah, it might, wherever you want to put it on, is a big when you watch those TikTok, and it's a big business, big business. Oh yeah, it's big business. You know why? Because this industry of network marketing, MLM, direct sales, it has born so many millionaires and billionaires. And I mean, the people have generated so much wealth from this industry alone. Of course, you generate wealth from traditional businesses, but I'm telling you, this industry of network marketing, home based business owners, internet marketing, multi level marketing, and so on. I'm not talking about any pyramid now. We're going to talk about that another day. Because, when I use the word pyramid, every time I hear the word pyramid, when I used to do history, and they used to talk about those pyramids in Mexico and the Aztecs mountains and so on and so forth. Yeah, that's a pyramid. And it's a shape, right? Yeah, shape, right? But what's in those different layers? Now we talk about that another time. But we have to understand what we have in our hands. What we have in our hands. So we need to be speaking to this classification, a thing. It's not just a thing, it is a big business, because a lot of us, we make income from this business to take care of our families. This might be your primary source of income. Can't stand by and let people classify that as a thing. This source is paying your bills, pay your car note, pay your house note, pay your taxes, pay, sending the kids to college. This is not a thing. This is a business. Yes, I'm ranting today, right? I've been like, it just get a little bit annoying and frustrating, because I know a lot of people, they don't understand, and they will never venture in, never give it a try, because it is this thing. So they rather talk about this thing than to give it a try and to look upon you like, oh, that's that thing. No, we might not have gone to college to do a degree in network marketing, or a degree has been a home-based business owner, or a degree in direct selling or social selling, whatever, whichever category. But I guarantee you, the majority of the people that are working these businesses have degrees in other fields, whether they're doctors or lawyers or real estate professionals, teachers, nurses, human resources, airline people. All these people went and they studied some um in some industry, some craft. They, whether it be practical or theory or both. Yeah, we went, let me raise my hand. Yes, I went to college, absolutely. 3 degrees behind each other, three of them, one, two, three of them, plus all kinds of development and admin and so on and so forth. Absolutely. So, but I didn't go to college for being a network marketer, or being a social seller, or being a MLM personnel, right? But the skills that I've learned, right, that I went to college and get all those degrees, a lot of those skills are transferable, right? But we still need some other skills over here. Some lots of other skills to market your business online, to be a social seller, to be a direct salesperson, a salesman. Watch this. You ever been in a car lot to check out a car, and the salesman walk up to you? Now tell me. A long time ago, I remember being a part of a debate, and it says leaders are born, or leaders are leaders are born, or I forgot the sentence. But anyway, what we're trying to establish is that, one, are leaders just people are born leaders, or people have to be trained to be leaders? Yeah, I remember being in that debate. Okay, so you walk on the lot and a salesman walk up to you. Now, whether you go there to buy a car, or you just go to look, or you just go to, just see what's going on, this man walks up to you in a way, reaches out, welcome you on the lot, and so on and so forth. He starts talking. He's gathering information. There's a skill involved right there. Right there, he is doing his job. That's work. There's a skill involved right there, because guess what? At the end of the day, this man, a woman, right, salesperson, if they don't get it right in the beginning, they might not make that sale in the end. So you go on a parking lot and one of these, car lot one of these days, just to test out what I'm saying. These people approach you in a way because they don't know your intention. What is their intention? Their intention is to make you have the best experience right now on this lot. That if you come there to purchase a car, you're going to leave with that car, and they're going to do everything that they possibly can. Once they find out where you're going or what your intention, they're going to do everything in their power for you not to walk off that lot without that car. Ain't that some skills up in there? I'm telling you, there's those salesmen are ready, and they are boom, boom, boom. What about you in your business? People talking about a thing. You could not talk about that salesman as not doing his job. You're talking about that thing. He's just selling cars. Telling you, they're so professional. They've been trained. There's some skills, additional skills. He could be an auto mechanic, or maybe just a cashier in the daytime. But when evening comes and he put on that whatever garb and he walks into that parking lot for his little side hustle, and he's gonna sell you that car. That, what we said, that hombre or that sister is ready. The skills, my friend. So we might, in this industry, you might not have gone to college or gone to school to learn online marketing, but there are a lot of skills that are involved. There are lots and lots of skills specific to the industry. Every industry has specific skills that you need to learn. All of us, we might know in part, but we still need those little extra things. And there are always ways of getting that. The point I'm trying to make is that we need to posture up and speak to that assertion a thing. Calling your industry a thing. The industry of network marketing, the industry of being a home-based business owner, the industry of being a social seller, whatever. And that industry is not just a thing, right? Not just a thing. It is a real business. Real business, because network marketing is that business we go from person to person, direct selling, and you build a network of people. Now, let's address this little pyramid thing a little bit. So, whichever organization you work in, I want you to look at the organizational structure. See how the organization is structured. Big corporation, whether it's be Walmart, whether Ford, GM, whether it's be, Macy's or some department store. Look at where you enter into the organization and look at that level, the entry level. Look at the next level. People have moved up, they have learned, they've gathered skill, and they move up to this next level. Keep looking up, but keep going up. And so once you start moving from lower level to that level, to go up and go up and go, you get to the point where you're right below where the CEO is, the manager, or whichever you are, wherever you are, whether it's a manager, the general manager, or whatever. But you're gonna keep going on all the layers, keep going up. I want you to take note. When you entered in, look at that base level And as you continue to grow up, and as you continue to go up, it gets smaller and smaller. And so, because you only have one CEO, you can only have one. Yeah, you're going to have first vice president, second vice president, and all the COO and CFO and all that kind of stuff. But that is not on the same level like the CEO, right? Underneath him, he might have two persons. Coming down, they might have four. It comes and comes, but at the base of the organization, it's where the multitude of people are. Like a lot. Like everybody enters there. They bring you in, and a big pool is there. Now, you can stay there and swim around, and look. Or you can choose to learn some skills and keep moving up the ladder, right? But look at the structure. Isn't it shaped like this? The CEO, the CFO, the COO, and it comes down and the branches off and they have their look. So when people approach you talking about pyramid, oh, it's just a pyramid. It's just a thing. No, speak to that. Because pyramids, of course, in the United States, pyramid operations are illegal. So that strike that one out. But let's look at how all the organizations are shaped. All right, if you want to take it a little further, and a lot of people are on ground floor, they're not doing anything to move up. So they'll always complain, oh, it's just a thing, it's just a pyramid. Look, I don't want to, we're going to talk about this another day. Not just a thing, my friend. We need real skills to run this business. And this thing, this little thing that they're talking about, whether you're a social seller, a network marketer, in the industry of direct sales, as a matter of fact, all of them fall under that. All of them fall under, has grown exponentially ever since the pandemic. I mean, by leaps and bounds. Go and do your research, right? Go and do your research. I did my research. Millions, so many people are coming into this industry because of all the things that they are able to do. Benefits. Okay, yes, I did my 9 to 5 for maybe like probably about 30 years or 30 some years of that. Yeah, I did my share. Absolutely, that's important. It is important for everyone. But at the end of the day, you got to look again. Okay, where are you at the end of those 30, 40 years? Okay, that's another day's journey right over there. That's another day we're going to talk about that. But when you think about it, after those years, you can continue with your life. You can continue to earn. This is a perfect industry. You don't have to wait to get to this point to continue. So folks talk about network marketing. They talk about that thing. They talk about the pyramid scheme. They talk about the social selling in the listen to a couple of things. I got a few minutes left. A couple of things. Why people gravitate to this industry. And this is not a joke or a plaything. And making millions and billions of dollars. Lots of money. Big folks gonna say, oh, it's just the money. No, the money takes care of the things, right? Money is able to take care of the needs. So if you need a house, if you need food, if you need clothes, can you walk up in the supermarket with you and say, oh, I pick up the groceries in the shopping cart and come to the cashier, and the cashier rings them up and they're waiting for the money, and you say, oh, I don't have any money. What's going to happen? You're going to put them things back. You're going to have to walk out and leave those things. So money is important, and that's another day's a conversation, right? Yeah, because people believe, oh, it's all they want is to make money. No, folks want to make money because the money is able to take care of the needs that they have and other folks and all the rest. Maybe become a philanthropist and take care. People need help, so people get into network marketing or direct sales, social selling or direct sales, whatever you want to call it, MLM, because of the flexibility, my friends. the flexibility. They want to have extra income. They want to be flexible. They want to write their own schedule. They don't want to be, of course, you might be working in a 9 to 5. Why would you pick up another 9 to 5? Multiple jobs is for multiple people, right? Because some people, we work a 9 to 5, we get another one for 5 to 9. The 5 to 9 pays the taxes for the, all of that good stuff, buys the gas. We don't, there's no income there to show to say, okay, well, I can do an extra vacation next year. Huh? So the flexibility, the additional income, yes, it's important, especially these days. You might want to check into the economy where you are. Low startup costs. Once someone broke it down I think in a meeting about the startup costs for, say, you want to start up in one of those franchises, whether it's with McDonald's, whether it's with um Golden Cross, one of those gas stations, the startup cost. And then when you think about it, are you able to get it? But if you want to become a network marketer or a social seller, it's low startup cost and you can build. You can make that into millions of dollars and build and grow, right? So the low startup cost is attractive and a lot of folks will come over. So it's not just a thing, it takes money, it takes work as well. It's not an overnight thing, right? It is a business that you have to build and grow. And once you're building it, you need skills to build it. You need the know-how, you need help, you need resources. It's not just a thing. All right. Personal development, lots of it over here because you got your own business. So you've got to develop yourself in order to make this thing work, right? So what about the social connection that we have here online, here in our community, right? Yeah. So it's not just a thing, my friend. What about what we do? What we offer? We offer something to solve some problems. So we're not just willy-nilly over here because we want to make money. We just throw some spaghetti on the wall, and if it sticks, somebody pays for it. No, we're helping folks to solve the problems that they have. So there's a brand, there's a message, right? Talk about Coca-Cola, talk about Pepsi, talk about Nike. All those are brand names. You think they just grew overnight? They build it and they use people to help them build it and to promote it. It's big business, my friend. So when you hear folks talking about, hey, what's that little thing you're doing? Nah. Say, hold up a second. Let me help you out here. Right. Because a lot of folks don't enter into the industry because the misconception, right? So we have to do a little education. So I'm done with my rant. I mean, the whole thing, when you sit and you think about it and you really look at it, we need to be speaking up about this industry that is providing us with an income. Yeah. Maybe our sole income or additional income. We need to speak highly of it. It's not just a thing. We people and we use resources and we get up. Okay, so what is that thing? It's not a thing, it's a business. All right, so we're going to talk about maybe some aspects of this some more. But for today, continue to follow me here at Yvette Guerrero Online because on Mondays is just for Mondays Mindset, my friend. And I just wanted to talk because I've heard it so many times in the past couple of weeks. What is that thing you're doing, Yvette? Yvette is doing this thing, making an income to supplement the household budget. Why? Yvette is retired. Retirement still requires money. Oh, I got to give you this last piece. I was talking to an accountant the other day, and the guy is much older than me. And he was saying, Yvette, why do people believe that when you retire, you don't need to make any money? Yes, you still have your money for retirement, you save up for retirement, but look at the value then and the value now. That's number one. Number two, he said, look at the cost of living then, the cost of living now. Look at the things that we used to be able to do. We didn't need all this money then, but we need much more money now. How far will that money take us depending on how long we live? What is wrong with making extra money? It and to do all the extra things that you want to do. He said, what about the grandchildren? What about the things that they want to do and you're able to assist with that? What about the legacy you want to leave? Oh my goodness. So we had a real rich conversation because there's another misconception again. When you retire, you don't need to work. You don't have to go there physically work. You can set up businesses, which you should have already done. Invest in things which brings you a return on the investment. So we had a long conversation. I'll share some more of that with you next time. This guy has been doing accounting pretty much all his life. The guy is wealthy, but the guy still works, still has his staff. He walks in there and he's still making an income that way. Now, what about you? Sitting down and looking and twiddling your thumb is not going to help. But anyway, so continue to follow me here at Yvette Guerrero online because we have lots to talk about. And I have a lot, I ask a lot of questions when I go about and see folks. I gather information, I do the research. I'm just sharing with you what I'm saying. I give you my opinion, but I'm also sharing with you the sentiments from other folks. It's real, my friends. So it's not just a thing. If you're in the industry, it's a business. And if you're not in the industry, take that misconception away right now before you enter in because it's not a thing, it's a business. Okay. So you get in business, start your business, you work your business, and you get the returns on your investment and reap the benefits and have your fun and do meet your demands and whatever it is, and that's what it's all about, my friends. But we're going to talk about this some more. So see you on Wednesday when we talk social media strategies. Of course, I'll drop a link in the comments that for those of you who want to grab my free video, AMF, attractionmarketing.com/video, and I'll drop the link in there, so you get the full link. Right, and that's where you can start if you want to get some skills in addition to what you have to help you grow a and sustainable business here online. All right. Oh my goodness, I'm fired up about this subject. I'll sit here and talk forever, but we gotta go. All right, I'll talk to you on Wednesday. See you then. Bye bye.